Howdy, folks. It's DIECAST Buffet here again, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. It's time for the Pennsylvania 500 at Pocono Raceway. 500-mile race at Pocono. It's nostalgic. You know, they don't run it nowadays in NASCAR, which is a shame, but in this playthrough, we do. So, updated point standing. So we lost 4 points to Dale Jarrett, and we actually somehow leapfrogged Sterling Marlin when he finished 20th. We finished 9th. So we snuck into a top 10. We lost some points to Dale Jarrett, and that is all good. You know, I ain't too worried about it. You know, we're going to keep digging, man. We're going to keep digging. I wonder who has the most earnings. I imagine, yeah. So it's Marlin because he won the Daytona 500. That's like $1 million check right there. But Matt Kenseth, I want to say something about Kenseth. He got another win in his second one of 2004 and his fourth one of his career, you know. Pretty good job for the number 17 driver. You know, he's a young cat. His rookie year is only in 2000, so it's his 4th career win. And we're going to Pocono. Going to Pocono. We got the Brickyard, and then we got Watkins Glen, and in Michigan. So, the next 4 events, I like Pocono. Our car runs good there. You got the Brickyard. I love the Brickyard. It's a fun place. Watkins Glen, I do think we got to get better at Watkins Glen. I do think we got to get better there. Michigan, I mean, that's just a straight money track for us. Paint scheme we're gonna run the let's run the Bassmaster car, and let's go ahead to Pennsylvania. All right, guys. So we qualified on the pole for the Pennsylvania 500. First go at Pocono this year. We had a pretty good car, but not a race-winning car. But I think we actually might have a race-winning car. I want to win this event. I don't know if we won at Pocono. Have we? I think we have. I think once. But either way, I still want to win this event here. Second of 2 races here in 2004. Let's go ahead and send it trackside for the Pennsylvania 500.
Welcome to Pocono Raceway, located in the heart of the beautiful Pocono Mountains for today's Pennsylvania 500 on MRN. And Barney, there are a few unique twists to this 2.5-mile tri-oval.
The corners here at Pocono can be absolutely brutal, and gear selection is crucial for those long straightaways. The drivers that'll do the best are the ones that can set their turns up correctly and slingshot out of them for that extra boost.
What a great starting position for Jeff Burton.
You're right, Joe, and what a welcome relief this must be. This team has been working hard all year, but it seems they can never catch a break in qualifying. This time they're starting up front.
Tony Stewart has a solid top 10 spot in the standings so far.
Yeah, he needs to focus on this race. A poor finish can quickly bounce you out of the top 10, but a win can gain you several positions, might even put you in the top 5. We'll see what happens.
Ashton Lewis finds himself in a bit of a slump.
Oh, he definitely wants to turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Start your engines.
Engines are fired here at Pocono. It's Jeff Burton and some Joe Schmo in a purple, Ford? And you got Jimmy Johnson, Sterling Marlin, and the 37 of Jeff Purvis. So, we moved up to second ahead of Sterling Marlin in the points. We're still over 130 points behind. We got some stuff to make up, you know, but we've got plenty of tracks left in the schedule. We got like, what, 15 races left? So we got a lot of time to make up points, but I don't want to go out here and get in a wreck and just completely take away our championship hopes. So here we go at Pocono Raceway. Green flag in the air. There we go. Look at that takeoff. Rotated very well through turn 1. See how it does to the tunnel turn. Every time I go to Pocono in these gameplay videos, I always say, the best way to get to the tunnel turn is with the throttle and not the brake. If you go through the corner and just rotate with no throttle and all brake, you're going to go straight in the fence. It's too flat. But if you go in there and just rotate a little bit, then slam on the gas after letting off, the car will fully rotate after the apex and you'll make the tunnel turn every time. If you can execute it, that is, you know. Like in turn 1, you really got to check up your speed, and as it bottomed out there, you can hear the back end of the car nailing the ground. But no question, we brought a much better race car here than we had in the June race. Here we are in, what, August? July? No, we're still in July, yes. I keep getting it confused. But, yeah, we're in July right now, and I think we have an opportunity to win this race. I really do. We got the car to do it. It's just the pit strategy. That's going to be the factor, because as we've seen before, the AI cycle ahead by pitting early, and honestly, I might do that. Problem is, you don't want to pit too early and not have any fuel, so this is another strategy about Pocono, is that you can pit, you know, you can short pit and not lose a lap, right? You can short pit. That's the cool thing about how big Pocono is, being 2.5 miles in length. The track is, you know, big enough that you can pit directly behind the leader and not lose a lap and already be back up to full song. Same thing goes for like Watkins Glen or Infineon, you know, it handles like a road course. See right there, I didn't commit to the throttle as best as I should have, and it did cost me a little bit. Meanwhile, we got a slow walker. Oh God, in turns 1 at Pocono. Oh, I feel sorry for that poor lad. He's gonna have to go across the entire racetrack just to get down to pit road and get his car off the pavement. Let's see who's in the top 5. Johnson, Marlin, Elliott, and Jeff Purvis. Purvis still having a good run, and Elliott's having a good run as well. So Johnson's having a great run, but you know, Marlin is up here. I'm sure Jarrett will rotate up to the top end of the field by the end of the day. 20 lapper here. Pit stops around lap 10, lap 11. I see this. Oh, this is going to be a bad corner because he's in a terrible spot. He's right there in the tunnel turn, too. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to check out my speed. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought it was Dale Jarrett. Oh, no, it's Todd Bodine. I was about to get excited, guys. I thought it was Jarrett that had the engine failure. I was about to say, holy cow, we could be gaining 100 points today. Oh, no, that would have been amazing if it was. But, no, it's Todd Bodine in the absolute worst part of the racetrack. And it looks like he's going to be one of 2 DNFs so far. But with the fuel mileage here, it's going to be cut or dry. You're either going to make it or you're not. So, I don't think there's going to be... a decision that's going to be, you know... It's going to affect both of them in a positive way. You're going to have to be too short, or you're going to be just inside the fuel mileage. I really do. Pocono has always been short on fuel, so I'm kind of concerned about when do we pit, because we've seen how good it can be if you pit right before the leaders and how bad it can be if you don't. I just want to make sure we're going to rotate out into the front of the field. That's the problem, because we went to tracks like Phoenix. We went out there, we had a good car, and leaders, you know, Martin rotated out of the pit stop sequence way ahead, and we had nothing for him. So it's a part of, hey, got to pick the right time to pit, man. I'm really proud of this car, though. It's so much faster than what we had in the June race. I mean, this thing is fast, bro. It's fast. And just something about the July race. We always do better here. Gotta love vintage Pocono, no catch fences, or only in the corners. And of course, right here, because you got the RV park, but over there from turn 1 to turn 2, there's no fences. I mean, you go up and over, you're going up and out of the track. And I don't think a lot of people realize, but turn 3 at Charlotte Motor Speedway doesn't have catch fencing either. And that's because they have billboards. So it is possible, in theory, for a car to go over the fence and hit a billboard. It is possible. Just extremely unlikely. Oh boy, high entry. Oh, check it up. Yep, can't get in the wall. Gotta check it up. I'm gonna lose probably like 10 car lengths there. Maybe not 10, maybe like 5, maybe 5.5. Who knows? Lap 7 out of 20 here. Tires are wearing out. 2 cats on pit road that have, you know, retired from the event. Yeah, our tires are definitely failing. And here comes Sterling Marlin in the Coors Light Dodge, looking to capitalize and possibly pick up another victory. Won Atlanta in the summertime. Matt Kenseth won last week at Chicago. Who's going to win Pocono? So it looks like we're worse in the last portion of the run. So maybe that makes me think that, hey, we need to stay out an extra lap just to make sure we have enough fuel, but also make sure we have better tires than the AI at the end of the race. Because, I mean, if we were to pit at, for instance, lap 10, lap 9, everyone, and there's some people coming down pit road, I don't know how our tire situation is going to be, guys. That's the problem. I don't know. Because our tires are certainly wearing out, but we got a fast race car, guys. I don't want to take a chance and not be able to win this thing. I'm going to stay out this lap. I think it's too early to pit. Tires are drastically worn. I'm just not ready to commit on the pit strategy with knowing Marlin's still out here. You know, I want to stay at least around him right now. That way I know, hey, he's running this line, he's running that line. I can block him no matter if he's got a faster race car or not. I can still hang around him, as we've lost 20 car lengths, I would probably say. About 20 car lengths worth of time. Maybe 15, maybe not 20. It's probably a lot smaller distance than it really appears in my mirror. You gotta get on that throttle, and you just gotta get the car to rotate, man. It's a pain, but you got to. You gotta get to rotate. Now, do we pit now, guys? Do we pit? Ugh. If we pit now, we might cycle out in front of the leaders. I'm gonna stay out. Looks like Marlin's staying out too. So we'll have to see how this plays out. You know, it's a gamble. It's a gamble staying out, but that way we know we'll have enough fuel for sure. But we're also getting a better tire situation heading into the end of the race, because we're still leading even on terrible tires. So this just means that our tire situation is only going to be a little bit better at the end of this, you know, pit sequence. Because we'll have fresh tires if we pit right now. It'd be on lap 11. That's only 9 laps we pretty much have to run, compared to running, you know, 11 laps. And I don't know if they're pitting yet. I'm trying to get a read on their AI scripting, and it looks like they're not going to the bottom lane like they usually do at the 1.5 miles. You know, I'm gonna pit here. I think we can pit. I think we can pit. There we go. No damage to repair. Let's go for it. Go ahead and get our service. And I'm hoping that Marlin and company will come down pit road the next time, because we stayed out about 2 laps ahead of that small group of cars that pitted. And in theory, maybe that means we'll be able to have better, you know, better tire mileage. And maybe that can help us squeak out somewhat of a, you know, a win here, maybe. 15.3 pit stop, very good. We'll be the first one off pit road. And no one behind us either. But we do got some cats that are very fast. I'm sorry, Labani. I'm sorry, there is no pit access road here. I have to run the inside. Blend up into full speed. I love that car Wimmer's driving this weekend. It's the Pillsbury Grand's Dodge. Beautiful paint scheme. I love that. I wish they made a legit 164 of that. The only car they made was a cereal car version of that. It's one of the cheap cereal box cars you got in the General Mills cereals. They made that, and according to what I read on the car, is that it's featured in this game, but it was never ran From what I understand, and I don't know the full story, but I remember reading somewhere that he was supposed to run at the July Daytona race in 2002, but they changed it. There's a few photos of, what is it, John Andretti doing a photo shoot with it, the car, and they changed it. So I don't know what happened. Of course, this was in 2002, but it's a shame that car never ran on the racetrack. It's one of my favorite paint schemes from this game. Beautiful car, man. I love that white and blue and the red numbers. So good. Anyways, pit cycle is still cycling out. Your leaders, Dale Jr., Newman, Elliott, Jarrett, and Rudd. And I hope to God they also have to pit. And I hope that we can at least squeak out a top 10 today. Get some more points. That's what it's about, guys, is point racing. Gain a little bit of spots here. I know we have a fast car, guys. I really do. I know we got a fast car. It's just, I don't know how the other cats are going to cycle out, because some guys did pit before us. And you can pit at Pocono and not lose a lap. And the field wasn't strung out either, so if they pitted for, let's say, 25th, and I'm in turns 1 and they're crossing the start-finish line, they can pit, and I don't know for sure, but I think they can pit and get up to full song and not go a lap down. I didn't see any lap traffic, so I think they'll be good. Is that Martin in front of us? Sure is. I guess it looks like from here. I think it's his Oscar Mayer Ford. Oh wow, this is the leader. Yes, it's Martin. Yes, Martin and Jeff Burton duking it out here at Pocono for the win. And you can just see how much faster we are than Martin. Wow. So we did hit the pit strategy perfect. We did pit right before him. Martin's got some damage on the back end of his Ford. That's going to hurt his downforce a little bit. Look, I don't feel confident going side by side the tunnel turn. I don't feel confident right now. I think on the front straightaway we can pass him. Or maybe even here in turn 1. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, sailing on there. Oh, a little bit of a brake check. Got to blend. Walk it up the hill. Oh, big run. Some good racing. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. We make it back-to-back for Roush Racing, getting a victory last week at Chicagolands. Get another victory for Roush. I mean, we've won so many races this summer. Like, for real, we have. We won, oh goodness, what did Martin won the Pocono race earlier this year. He won it, because he won the first Pocono race. I won the Michigan race. I won Sonoma. We won the Daytona July race. We didn't win Atlanta, but we won last week at Chicago. And I wouldn't consider this a summer race, but it's like the last race of spring, the first half race kind of summer. The race after the 600, which was at New Hampshire, I won that event. So, I mean, we have just been sheer domination. And you can see the fuel tank. I mean, we have over half a tank left. And a fuel run is, 11, 12 laps. So you can go ahead and knock that off the board, that we're good on gas. Tires will start to degrade. So that is something we'll have to watch. Overall, I do think we have a better race car than Martin. But it'd be interesting to see if possibly he can fight his way back up here with a struggling 99 and get a Pocono sweep. But I'm going to try everything in my power not to let that happen. It's been a while since we've won. The last time we went to victory lane was Sonoma. Of course, that was only like a month ago, but hey, I still want to win. Front tires are worn. Lap 17 out of 20. There we go. So the opportunity for a max points day is in motion right now. If we can just get through Pocono, maybe lock up some extra bonus points. Let's get a top 5 update and see how everyone else is running. Marlin, Kenseth, and Stewart. Kenseth, man, he's been red hot. He's won 2 out of the last 3 races. He's looking to get yet another top 5. Stewart, He's been very quiet this year. Tony Stewart has been very quiet. And looks like if Martin was to retire this year, he would definitely be sitting it off with a very good season, in my opinion. Very good season. Even though we are struggling right now in turn 3, we still only got a few laps left. I mean, if we can just somewhat stay front, we'll be okay. I wish I had like the leader interval to be able to see how much time I'm ahead. I don't think that they have that on 03. I think it's on 04. Oh goodness. I can hear them getting louder behind me. Means I gotta drive a little bit harder in the corners. I just gotta survive 2 laps, man. And this is why I wanted to stay out so long. It's because if we pitted at lap 9 and 8 with those other cars, you've seen that they didn't cycle out as best as they did. Maybe Martin was one of those cars, who knows? But they would be on worse tires. They would be on two laps older tires right now. I wouldn't want that. I would not want that. I'd rather have a little bit better tires if I can, get up here. I'd rather rotate the 5th after the pit sequence than 1st and have old tires. I'd rather be in 5th with decent tires. Lap 19 out of 20, a caution will end the race. Come on, I just need 2 good laps. That's all I need. The car's bottoming out. Martin is gaining on us. We're going to have to run aggressive. I still think Martin has a very solid chance to win this race. I do not think he's out of it. We were last week at Chicago. We had a very good opportunity to stay ahead of, Dale Jarrett and company, and it faded quickly. Oh goodness, we were very, very passive in that corner. Got to be much more aggressive. I want this win, man. I want to win Pocono. Car is just not rotating in turns 3, and I don't think Martin's is either. Here we go, white flag in the Pennsylvania 500. One more time around. You're in Long Pond, Pennsylvania, in the Pocono Mountains. One more time around. Can we get it done? We qualified on pole. We've dominated this race. Our tires are just shot. As you can see, it won't even turn. And here comes Martin. Is that Martin or is that... Oh, that's Marlin! Wait! Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot, guys. I thought that was Martin behind us. No, it's Sterling Marlin looking to sneak another victory. Oh my goodness. I swore that was Martin behind us. Oh goodness, he's right there too. Come on, we just need one more corner, guys. One more corner. Oh boy, we don't butcher this one. Don't butcher this one. Just hug the bottom. Floor it. Don't give him a run. Just don't give him a run. Block him. You got it. You got it. Jeff Burton will win here at Pocono. Yes. Awesome. Got it done for Roush Racing. Yes. We did a pretty good clean job on the car too. We didn't tear it up. So that's very good. Have 3, straight races with no damage. I like that. Pocono. Awesome victory for the team, guys. Awesome victory for the team. Great win. Pocono. Another win for Roush. Just dominating this summer. Just dominating. Here we go, guys. Going to victory lane once again. Got the beautiful Bassmaster logo on the hood. Sitco on the side. Jeff Burton. Victory lane here in July 2004. This is career win, number 52? I mean, he is definitely a Hall of Famer, I think, with 50-something Cup wins. Just needs a championship to go along with it. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job for everyone on the Sitco Ford Taurus. Roush Racing. Great job. Another career win and the amazing career of Jeff Burton. Heck yeah, man. Look at that. Kenseth gets 4th. Kurt Busch gets 8th. And Mark Martin gets 7th. So 4 Roush-keteers up there in the top 10. Great day for the team. And wow, 15 laps led. We got the most points, max points day. And guess what, guys? Where is Dale Jarrett? Outside the top 10, finishing 14th. No bonus points. And Sterling Marlin got 1 bonus point, but I don't think it matters, to be honest. I really don't. Kind of curious to see who was the other cat who had a engine failure. And it turned out to be Bobby Hamilton. He was out on the first lap. Wow. And that's all from Pocono. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to tune in next time for the Brickyard 400. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Maybe we'll have another Roush versus Ganassi moment. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. With all that being said, DIECAST Buffet, signing off.